Guys, welcome to another stream. So we're on part 7 already, which is good. So looks like we're yeah, pretty much getting there now. So yeah, really enjoying it. I know there's probably another 100 parts to go, but I don't think it'll be that bad actually. I think we're yeah, hopefully today we'll get another hour under the belt. So yeah, really enjoying it. It seems really good. A bit conscious. I've sort of jumped from this to go from Ghost of Tsushima to this one, but just trying to mix it up a little bit. So yeah, and now we've got the chair, so we're all comfy, and I can stream for longer now, which is good. So yeah, so we'll yeah, crack on, and we'll yeah, just see how it gets on. So yeah, as I said, a little bit conscious. It's a little bit repetitive in areas, but for the most part, it has been really good. So yeah, let's crack on. Yeah, so good to go. So yeah, thanks everyone for joining, and we'll yeah, we'll as I said, we'll crack on and see what we can do, and then I can reply if anyone's got any comments. We'll yeah, reply if there's any issues with the sound, anything, just shout out. Let me have a think where we are. Find the lavender. Okay, so we are literally picking up from. Okay, it spawned me a little bit out of the way here, wasn't it? So let me just double check. Give me a couple of days. So yeah, so if we get to the bike, that was my fault actually. At the end of the session a couple of days ago, I picked up the new gun, so I thought I'll run out, try and find some zombies, and absolutely nothing. Like you can't write it honestly. Like when you don't want to get attacked, you get attacked, and when you're looking for stuff. Okay, so there's one there, isn't there? So okay, perfect. Turn the sound down, and we'll get the bike as well. So yeah, let's. Okay, so it's there, isn't it? So hopefully you can pick up some comments now as well. So yeah, hope everyone's having a good weekend. Said we'll crack on. It's looking a little bit like it's getting a little bit darker, but the day night cycle seems to be quite quick actually. It's not as bad as like you Dying Light games where you've got like half an hour of hiding. So yeah, so there we are. So it's looking like you can always tell as well when it's getting a bit darker. Um, you do start seeing a bit more activity like this. So it looks like there's a house there, so we can explore that as well after. So yeah, let's keep moving. So I was so tempted last night to order some more RAM because yeah, the game's struggling a little bit on the streams and the mic and everything, and it's just solely down to okay, let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, it's not going to plan that, is it? So let's one. Ah, that did not go to plan, did it? I'm just more looking at the back really of that horde at the back. I really don't want to get anywhere near that horde. Yeah, that's probably the wrong method. But let's see if we can get a one tap. There we go. Yeah, I'm a bit nervous actually. Yeah, so you can see the game freezing a little bit there, and that's exactly the point. That's exactly the point where just try and hit them. But yeah, so the game does get a few freezes, and I think that's purely down to me just having 16 gig of RAM, possibly, and not 32 gig. So yeah, so the next plan is it was like 1 o'clock in the morning last night, and I was very tempted to just get some more RAM, and should have done really, but I thought, well, if I'm streaming today, I just didn't want it taken. Okay, so you can't actually swim then, can you? So you can get to this point, but don't know where the horde is. I'm just gonna have to. Just really conscious there is a horde there, isn't there? So, forgot how stressful this game was. Hopefully, this isn't the horde, is it? Okay, I didn't go to plan either. Just get some more health there. So, yeah, so I was really tempted because I think this game and Ghost and Spider-Man actually seem to really struggle when I'm on OBS for some reason. So yeah, so I don't know if it's just the game or if it's sort of PlayStation ports which are doing it. I don't know. Really couldn't tell you. I've got a feeling it's probably just the game's a bit more demanding, but could be wrong because a lot of games now they seem to be pushing that sort of 16 gig sort of threshold with the RAM. So I don't know where the horde is. A bit nervous actually. Is this one? Okay, there we go. Perfect. We'll get the bike back, and yeah, so I think 32 gig is definitely needed. So I'll probably order some tonight, to be honest, and we'll see what's up here first, can't we? But yeah, so I'll probably order some tonight and get that in tomorrow. But yeah, it's definitely taking a bit of a hit at the minute, the PC with OBS and everything in the background. So yeah, once you start loading OBS up and YouTube and that sort of stuff, it yeah definitely so it's definitely getting to the point where it's struggling a little bit, and then you get those freezes. What I've seen on all the forums is basically once you do upgrade your RAM and get more RAM, all the freezes should go. So that's the plan anyway. I think there's one zombie. I wouldn't even class them as zombies to be honest. They're sort of infected, aren't they? I'd say probably more infected than anything, but we'll get a bit of a bat there. I'm not sure what I had before, but not a problem. Looks like we're pretty much maxed out and everything as well, so it's daytime now. But that's what I was saying, it's all the lights seem to come on, but yeah, so let's get on the bike here and then we'll get back, can't we? But yeah, I've been told it is a long game. I've not really watched a lot of the walkthrough, but I'm definitely getting a bit more invested with the story as the game sort of progresses. So especially with especially with the sort of the scenes. I'm not sure what her name is, but it's this is where we need to be careful, don't we, and get through here as fast as we can. It looks like the horde's actually gone from here. Okay, so there's the horde. So yeah, they haven't gone, but we'll keep going this way. To be honest, I probably should try and attempt to clear a horde. I think it's probably not difficult. I think it's just having enough Molotovs and grenades and all that sort of stuff. Maybe once I unlock the LMG, maybe we can start battling that out a little bit. But I've always felt a bit underpowered in the game, especially with having sort of the rifle. This is the first time I've now got sort of a machine gun, which actually does look all right. So yes, that was the first upgraded weapon. So we'll get this way, and we'll keep going, and then yeah, get back to camp up. But yeah, I can always tell with the mic when it stutters, the mic changes colour, so it goes from like a pink colour to like yellow. So I don't know if it's just the USB or something's going on, but it's not a problem. We'll get up here. Hopefully it doesn't freeze too much whilst we're on the streams anyway. So okay, so we'll get one of those, and then we'll get back up here, can't we? And then I'll just keep checking the stream anyway, just to make sure there's no issues. So. Yeah, so just noticed I've just had a quick look then and a quick review of the video, and yeah, it does look like when it freezes, I'm still talking, which is good. So I have no idea. I think it's the RAM thing, isn't it? So we'll fill that up, and then we'll fill that up, and then we'll do like the crossbow, but I think the sniper's the way to go, I think, isn't it? So we'll see what's in here. I think we've pretty much got enough ammo. I don't know if that runs out or not, or if you can just keep coming back to base and using that as a bit of a refresh sort of point. But man, he's struggling there. He's just had his hand burnt, hasn't he? But don't know if it's just more infected or something, or just painful. Probably just bloody painful. I know I burnt my hand on the oven a few months ago, and it was only for literally a second, and that was enough. That was enough to finish me off. So yeah, so thanks for joining, everyone. If you got any comments, just yeah, shout down below. Try not to drop the mic either, but yeah, so I've got the Control Freak stuff coming tomorrow, which is good as well. Got a few different sort of grips for the Xbox controller coming. So yeah, that's well over. I wouldn't say overdue, but I'm looking forward to it. So we'll see what missions next. As I said, the game seems to randomly give you missions, and then it sort of swaps, and there's different talks a tuck there, and then there's a few different ambushes along the way. Talk to Copeland. I've not been to the Copeland camp for a while, to be honest, so I don't really know. That's fuel there, ambush, and then we've got that story up there, haven't we? So let's just see if we can just see the progress on here, and just see what we can do. So you've got a death wish. So we've done all that then, haven't we? So it's quite cool, actually. It tells you what missions you've done, what you haven't done. So it looks like we've done quite a few, haven't we, in progress. So use a shotgun, that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? It was on me. Is it that one? I think can we fast travel to camps? I don't know if we can. There we go. As I was saying, this is what's really frustrating with the game. So basically, you can fast travel, and you end up filling up your fuel, filling up everything. You fast travel, and now it just takes all your fuel back off you, so you then have to go back in and fill up. And I just don't see. All it does is add an extra sort of like level of I won't say pain, just inconvenience, because then obviously you have to come back up here, fill up again, and it's sort of like, well, we could have really avoided that, because we've got to fill up anyway. So yeah, so obviously it's just more the cost in money, isn't it? Which is really frustrating, because it's sort of like, well, okay, when I'm out there, you can sort of just fill up for free anyway. So, but yeah, it's not a problem. It's just a bit more. It's just a bit frustrating. That's all. So I think we're going this way anyway, aren't we? No job. Oh, job A available. One job available. We'll get the job, and then it's on the list just in case we pass it. But we'll see what she has to say. I'll probably just Oh, maybe this was the job. What do you need? I don't know. So yeah, I'm finding the chair really, really comfy as well. So we've got the secret lab chair um, on the go, and yeah, really good. But I do admit I've bought the lumber sort of support for it on the back, and just the cushion, because I do find that the lumber in the chair isn't not ideal. It's I can see why people find the chair uncomfy without sort of cushions and stuff, but the actual secret lab cushion seems to fit perfect, just enough where you can feel the lumbar through it if you want it, but you don't need. So I basically haven't got any lumbar um, settings on. Of let's see where it's taken us. So it's taken us up there anyway. So I might do that mission whilst we do that one. Maybe that's what we'll do. So we'll yeah, let's crack on, guys. Don't need to turn anything in. Should we turn the bounties in here? Maybe if we do that, we can get the LMG a little bit quicker then, can't we? So get some trust going on there. Not sure how much trust we need to get, but we'll leave that. We'll find out after. I'll go back to the weapon stall and just see what we need to do. So holy crap. I've never done that before. My God. It's the first time, eh? Can't believe I've just fallen, nailed myself off the bike. So yeah, I've not really explored a lot of these buildings. I presume there's probably a few bits to get in, and yeah, it's probably a few different areas, isn't there, to explore, and but they're very similar. You just end up wasting all your ammo effectively. So yeah, so we'll leave those there. The AI is not too bad actually. The AI is all right. It's better than Ghost of Tsushima anyway. I'm finding the AI on this game does work a bit better, a bit more responsive, and a bit more focused. Ghost of Tsushima, the stealth's just crazy. Like you can just walk in front of someone and they don't see you. And, but on here, they definitely do see you, and put the pressure on a little bit. So yeah, so hopefully everyone's having a good weekend. I know it's Sunday. Tend to do these Sunday streams, don't we? And which seems to be going well. I do enjoy the Sunday streams. I'm tempted, very, very, very tempted to go this way, just to do this. Should we do this mission first? Not sure why. I've just got a feeling whilst we're this end, we might as well work the logical way back. And I'm not sure why it's sending me this way, because we've already been on this. Yeah, we've already done this. So I don't know if there's any zombies left or not, but keep the axe, I think. But yeah, a little bit frustrating. This. I'm hoping there's no zombies. As I said, it's we've already done this. So whether I've just missed something when we were doing it last time, I don't actually know. But just want to get this bit done as quick as possible. Said I'm not sure if I managed to sneak around everything last time. I can't remember. I think it was a bit of both. I think we ended up killing. You had to kill everything anyway, and then sort of sneak back out. So whether we can do that same approach this time and they're all gone, I don't know. Maybe I killed everything last time. But yeah, this section reminds me of State of Decay 2, the opening scene. I've not really played the game a whole lot, but what I have played of it, this feels like it. Like sort of the camp, sort of like a military camp you start off on. And it feels. What the hell's this man doing? The hell? No idea. But we've already done this, so whether I just missed it, I don't know. I've no idea what that experience was then. Maybe I did the video, and. don't know. Seems a bit silly. Yeah, we've done a mission here, and it sort of sent us back just to send us back, and it's strange, really. Skip it. Yeah, it'd be good to see how that story evolves. Actually, as I said, it's seems probably quite a strong point of the game, doesn't it? Of the sort of meeting the girlfriend scene on the bike and seeing where it goes, whether it is his girlfriend or not. It looks like it, doesn't it? Maybe she's not dead. I don't know. I'd have to complete the game or Google it. I don't know. Maybe she isn't dead. I don't know. It'd be good if she wasn't dead, but not looking ideal, is it? Yeah, so maybe I missed it last time. I don't know. I'm not sure what this guy's doing either. Just sort of. Maybe that's what we killed last time. I don't know what the guy's doing running around, if that was a bit of a glitch or not. I don't know. But yeah, at least we've done that anyway. That's done, and we can get back to the springs, can't we? It looks like you can go that way, but obviously, I don't think. Okay, maybe you can. My bike's that way though. Hmm. Let's go and get the bike. I think let's go and get the bike first, then we can do the. Yeah, we can walk around. I didn't realise it was that close actually. I didn't think you could get through, so it's my fault. And this is a bit frustrating. This bit trying to navigate how to get through some of this. So let's get through here. But yeah, hopefully everyone's enjoying the content and it's not too long winded. I know it's a long game, isn't it? But I'm trying to do it as quick as I can anyway to keep everyone engaged and yeah, keeping everyone involved with the channel. So let's get that one. We'll get some free fuel in there. Keep hold of a bit. Keep hold of B there. So I don't mind these. It's those wolves which are the tricky ones. I find the wolves are harder to kill than the infected actually. So da, da, da. But yeah, obviously it's like 12:30 here in the UK, so it's probably like 6 in the morning in America, and maybe a bit ahead in some other areas. And yeah, so a bit of a mix, isn't there? Of this is a good book. See, I did like the rifle actually, just because it was really good actually. But yeah, we seem to be in a good spot here actually, quite a safe. Definitely not as I know Dead Island 2 is the newer game, isn't it? But Dead Island 2 does win on the gore effects, I think, and maybe Dying Light 2 as well. There's a few moments you do get a few heads being chopped off, but yeah, but for the most part, can we stealth it? Can we? Yeah, we've done it. Look at that, straight through the ears into the brain. So yeah, that's nice. We've already been into this area, so that's what I'm saying. It does feel like we're sort of backtracking a little bit in sometimes. Holy cow, look at that thing, big machete. So yeah, we've got that. Yeah, so it does feel like you're backtracking a little bit in the game because we've had to clear one of the hordes out and then it sends you back here again. So, but it's not a problem, not a problem. But it's just just on observation. Do we go up there? I don't know. I presume we go up here, don't we? We'll try it. See if there's anyone up there or not. Save Rose. Maybe there's a girl up here. I don't know. Not 100% sure, but gonna get the high ground anyway. So this is where I'd probably stay at one of these. So there's the freeze again. So strange, isn't it? I don't know if it's just the RAM. It must just be when it's loading up. I don't know. So when the games play, your RAM does support all the sort of the available memory, doesn't it? So I don't know. She's been tied up there. I've no idea. Yeah, it's a bit harsh, isn't it? Yeah, they've just tied up there. Mad, what a mad woman. But yeah. So your RAM, see, sort of like 16 gig. There's a lot of games now, like say like Spider-Man, Ghost of Tsushima, Days Gone. They sort of say 8 gig, but a lot of them are pushing like 16 gig really, and it is getting to the point where it's all right if you're playing offline, it doesn't freeze, but the minute you start streaming, you've got OBS in the background and yeah, all that sort of stuff. It definitely starts feeling it. So yeah, so it's like it's all right. You've got your 16 gigs, so you're fine, but you add YouTube into the mix and everything, and yeah, and I've got the i5 as well. So the i5s are good at single core gaming, but once you start multitasking, they do get a bit stretched a little bit. Obviously, number of cores are fine. It's just the processing side of it. But yeah, so let's get down here. Be nice if you could slide down ladders, but I think this is where Dying Light is good. So that's quite a cool effect. Yeah, Dying Light. I wonder if that's someone else they've starved as well. So let's get. Yeah, so I don't know the difference with the two camps at the minute. I don't know if there's one camp's better than another camp, or I'm purely just looking at it at what can I unlock. So trying to get that LMG. So let's get back here. So yeah, so if there's any other games anyone wants to see, just shout out, and yeah, I'll happily. Do we go back there? Where do we go? So we've done that mission. We've done. Saying we sort of need to go that way, but we've not got enough fuel. Oh, so you need a full tank, do you? It's crazy, isn't it, this game? So to get there, bike has insufficient fuel. So what we might need to do is fast travel to there, get some fuel, and fast travel to the next camp. So whether that does it. But yeah, so if there's anyone wants any questions, anything to ask, just shout out, and I can hopefully answer them. So yeah, so as I said, the chair's been good. So finally got the secret lab chair, but I would definitely suggest it needs a lumbar with it. So the base seat, it's comfy enough. The seat, I know everyone says they're a bit like sitting on planks of wood. They're not that bad. The initial, when I sat down on it again, this is the second one I've had, and it was familiar. And sitting on a few shops all very similar. So I wouldn't say it's uncomfortable. I'd just say to save the issues with sort of messing about with the lumbar, that sort of stuff, it's definitely, I'd definitely recommend getting like a seat lumbar cushion on the back of it. So as I said, the built-in cushion isn't ideal. The lumbar adjustable, it's a little bit too high for me. And it sort of sticks out, and then you sat back, and then the depth of the seat's a little bit much. So if you put a lumbar cushion on, it pushes you forward a little bit, which is good. It just gives your feet a bit more room, a bit more depth. So yeah, so I've not really been to this camp much. Maybe this is a good camp. I've actually been trying to level up the other camp, to be honest, but we'll see what's on here. So okay, so you can fill up everything. So we've got ammos. I wonder if you can buy. What's annoying is you end up buying the ammo, but you could just probably go back to that base anyway and get it for free. So you're just paying for the inconvenience, aren't you? But Return to Copeland's camp. I think we're going upstairs, aren't we? Possibly. I've no idea actually. It's a bit frustrating, isn't it? Do we go this way or this way? Maybe we just keep going up, don't we? Not 100% sure at the minute. A bit like Star Wars, isn't it? A little bit. Can't be going all the way up here. Yeah, it's a bit like the Wookiee camp. Star Wars. Maybe I've run. Maybe this isn't the right way. All those guns there we can't even use. Star Wars, isn't it? Let's have a look here. Da, da, da. Let's just say, I don't know what it's, where's it sending us? So it says go to the camp, talk to Copeland. I'm not sure who Copeland is, but I'll find out in a minute. So let me have a look. I can't believe I've run all the way up there for no reason. Don't know who Copeland is either. Maybe somewhere down here. Stupid design. Must be in this down there somewhere. How do you get down? I can't even jump. I can't jump. I can't do anything. So can we go? We can't go that way. We can't go. Don't think that's Copeland, is it? Because he'd probably have something highlighted on him. Is this him? That's not him. Makes you think a lot of these. It's funny actually when you think of sort of these zombie games and stuff, and what are people doing all day? Like sort of they're on guard, but sort of like patrolling areas, and you think, well, it's gonna be a long day, isn't it? How do you get down? Can we get this way? Absolutely not sure how to get down. Can we go this way? I think we can get this way, can't we? It's looking a little bit better. We're down one level at least, I think. No, we're not. I'm stuck. Hey guys, I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. I'm not sure how to get down. This is a level. There's no stairs there, is there? So yeah, there's some stairs there. Okay, I think once you know where you're going, it gets easy, doesn't it? So is that him? Yeah, it's really strange. The design's just strange for the games. It's sort of got like a bit of a freedom fighter vibe to it as well. Bit strange, bit of a mix of different games. So yeah, so skip that one. The dialogue's a little bit bad. As I said, we'll rip a camp. So we've got enough of everything, haven't we? I think we don't really want to upgrade the bike. That's the problem. Visuals, £100 for that. I suppose it's changing the light, isn't it, as well? No idea. I don't know if it's, yeah, I suppose it is. It is as it says. It's visuals, isn't it? Thought we had a. Thought we just unlocked a new skin for the bike, unless that was at the other camp. Suppose that was at the other camp, wasn't it? Frame durability. Suppose you probably gonna have to upgrade all this. Not got that much money, have we? I was hoping to hold off for the. Should we try it? We'll just do it because we're sort of stuck with it, aren't we? So seems like you're on your bike most of the. Not too bothered about that. Yeah, I thought we'd literally just. I thought we just unlocked something. I just can't see it. That's all. What should we get? That's pretty cool, isn't it? I'm thinking something a bit bigger. Maybe like... We'll just do that one. That's absolutely fine. At least I know what bike's what then. Yeah, so you can get your money in there. I'm not sure what they're spending it on like, but that's for them to spend it, isn't it? So, and then we probably need fuel again because we've fast travelled and the game just is crazy. I just don't get it. I just really don't get the whole filling up sort of thing, and now the bike's just gone back to here. And yeah, there's a few little bits. I know it's for like 5-year-old game, isn't it? 5-6-year-old. So really, I should have probably slept. But I'm hoping by the time I get there, it should be daylight. But yeah, so the game freezes a little bit. As I said, I don't know if that's the RAM or if that's just general. I don't know the game either. I don't know if there's more zombies at night or not, or if it's just there seems to be, but I don't know if it's just because you see more of them, if that makes sense. Dying Light 2 and Dying Light games, when it gets to night, it's like a completely new game. Here it feels the same, it just adds a bit more. I think it's just the thought of it being night, you start then worrying a bit more, but I wouldn't say there's any more. There's no different enemy types. They're all very, very much the same. As I said, Dying Light 2 is insane to run it. From a game point, it is absolutely insane game. It is really, really good out. And even now, the support from the game, it's just been really, really good. Updates. I've not even got the game installed, but I'm still getting emails from all different sort of updates and new sort of enemy camps. Here we go. This is a little bit risky, this, isn't it? It's because it's night time as well. Is that our camp there? How crazy is that? Is that it? Yeah, so worst case is, if I get overrun, I can just sort of run around there and hope for the best. So we don't need any of that. Just trying to think what that cog was, what I've just missed. Somewhere this side, whether it's just something I've missed or not missed, but at least there's fuel there. Okay, so it's probably inside the base there, isn't it? Is that? Okay, so that's the original base, then, isn't it? Downstairs with the bunker. Okay, get you. What I should do really is the chair, so when you do lean back, it is comfy. You go into that sort of that mode of. Look at that double headshot. That was pretty epic, to be fair. Okay, that's the first. I have been trying it a few times, but that is the first time I've managed to do that actually. So yeah, it's pretty cool actually. I'm quite impressed with that. Just trying to think how we can actually get down there. Sort of like there's one there. I don't think there's that much, is there? So there's only 8 anyway, so there's not a whole lot, is there? Ah, what's the chance of that reload? 5. Yeah, he didn't realise I've got that machete either, did he? But oh, oh God. I think that's the first time I've died on the game actually. Okay, so we're having to start that again. So that double kill doesn't count, does it? I don't know how they've got up there. Is that it's not a zip wire, is it? Try a couple of quick scopes, can't we? 1, 2. Ah, missed it. It's like there's someone right next to me shooting me, but I don't think there is. I've not tried quick scoping, and okay, this is what's frustrating. These things are absolute headache. I absolutely hate wolves. Like the worst, 100% worse than the sort of the infected. Really do hate them. Like they're horrible, absolutely horrible. Shit. Okay, yeah, that was a waste, to be honest. I shouldn't have done that, but yeah, let's have a look. But yeah, just comment below if you've played the game or not. If you're watching, if you if enjoying the game or not. The playthrough. So as I said, I have been really enjoying it. Actually, it's been really good. Bit conscious of how long it is. Same with like Ghost of Tsushima and a few of the other games we do. But it's yeah, it's one of those games I've been wanting to play for quite a long time. Actually, obviously I don't have a PlayStation, so I've missed out on the PlayStation time of it. But yeah, it's just a bit of a shame, sort of the reviews it got originally. I know it seems to have the last sort of couple of years. I think people are sort of appreciating. Actually, there's not really a lot of games out there, and yeah, actually we should be lucky for what we've got really. And it's not the worst game, but there's a few repetitive bits in it. There is like every game, like Far Cry. A lot of the Far Cry games are very similar, and you do spend your time doing very similar things. So I'd say the repetitive bits on this game are more around just clearing out sort of like the infected sort of areas, and you have to sort of get the Molotovs on them, roll that, burn them out, and sort of kill them that way. So a little bit repetitive, but I think once you've done it once, you're pretty much good to go, and you've effectively cleared. That's cool, isn't it? Yeah, I've killed him. That must have been one of their own guys there, which is crazy. So the design is really, really good, to be fair. There's quite a few nice touches on it. So we're out of ammo, aren't we? So didn't really want to waste this ammo, so we'll stick with the pistol for now. Okay, we've got that there, but it does feel really good, to be fair. Really impressed with it. Hopefully we can get healed up. It's a nice touch actually. If you do get hit, it does stop sort of the healing process. So there's a few nice touches to the game. Nothing groundbreaking, but it's really, really good. Really smooth, I'd say. You just appreciate even just having a pistol. It's just nice. Having a bit of a challenge. As I said, the only thing I've noticed is I do probably waste a lot of ammo. There's a lot of gunfights I've sort of chose to sort of use a gun or a Molotov or sort of like the pipe bombs, and then I've sort of thought like half an hour later, half an hour later you actually need sort of the resource, and then you're having to look then. So, well, not a problem. There's a few times where I've got sort of about, I wouldn't say overwhelmed with it, but I think it's more volume. So sort of like these guys aren't difficult to kill. It's just more volume than anything, and then you get sort of measured on everything, which is good. So we'll that off there. So yeah, every time you do like a sort of like a nest, destroying nests or doing a camp, it sort of rates you on everything. So obviously I actually did die then, which was the first death of the game actually. So we're like good like 10-12 hours in, and first death. So it is quite an I wouldn't say an easy game. It's what you make of it, I think. So we'll get that machete again. Yeah, it's really strange that, wasn't it? But he's not even tied to anything, is he? But we'll what have they done? Drive to the location. So there's a lot of travel in the game, I'd say, which, yeah, so we'll get back onto the bike and then we'll travel through that way, can't we? But it's sort of sets the game up so you go in past that fuel station quite a lot. And I have noticed a lot of the locations you actually end up knowing. It looks like quite, when you look at the map, it looks like an absolute massive map, but it isn't really. Once you've done the road, it's sort of one side of the map to the other, and you do get quite familiar with the routes and everything. So, which is good, I'd say. It's as a little bit thinking, well, it's going to be absolutely massive, isn't it? And going to be a bit of a headache, but yeah, I'd say it's familiar. Once you've done it a couple of times, it's definitely familiar. So, well, yeah, I've upgraded the bike now anyway, so hopefully the engine's a bit quicker. And I don't know if it's quieter or not, but it's definitely quicker. But I think that'll probably so there's fuel there as well. So that's what I was saying. You never sort of short of fuel really. When you That's the thing. Well, when you need it, you're not. But when you um, ah okay, that was not good. Yeah, so when you've actually got full fuel, you come across quite a lot of the fuel stations, and when you actually don't need when you do need fuel, you can't bloody find it. So it's like everybody game, isn't it? So, but yeah, I keep coming across this area quite a lot. So this is part of the camp as well. So I think we'll just have a quick look. I think we can actually stay in here, can't we? If we Yeah, so you go through there, and I think there's a so there's a kit in there, isn't there? And I think there's a bed and everything, and yeah, so there's lockers there, isn't there? But I don't think you can fuel up and get any more ammo here. But what you can do is, I think you can you sleep? I don't know if you can sleep. I know there's two little areas, isn't there? So whether we can got a little bottle there. Don't think, no, we didn't kill that guy, did we? He was just there already. I thought there was a bed actually, you could just sort of sleep on here. I was hoping there was actually, because we could then there we go. We can then get a bit of a rest, get some shut eye in there. Yeah, hopefully it's daytime again then. So I'm going to get some desk lights actually, because as I said, with the sort of setup, I'm a bit conscious how dark the game is, and I'm not sure if everyone can see me all right or not. I was looking at like monitor lights, but they don't seem to like light your face up. They actually make your face darker because they're lighting up like your keyboard and sort of all the touch points in front of you. But they actually so yeah, when you get to these recovery trucks, you do get the fuel there, so you just have to look out for stuff, and then you keep hold of B. It should fill up there, so perfect. It'd be nice if you could turn that off. I know it's part of the game, but it's a bit inconvenient sometimes. These tunnels never get any nicer either. Even when you're on your bike, there's still a few moments where you think, am I going to survive it? I'm going to have to get off or not. But yeah, I'm not sure how much I've explored of the tunnels. As I said, there's probably a couple of tunnels in the game you sort of go through, and I don't think you can get round them now. So if you look behind me, they've purposely, unless you can go through there, but when I've gone up to the top, it feels like they've purposely blocked off the route, so you have to go through the tunnel. So which is a good design actually, but it's okay. So there's a guy there, isn't there? These are horrible. These sort of areas. So I don't know what to. Obviously, we've not got the sniper now, have we? So do we try and infiltrate this camp really quick? I think we might need to. So we'll get off here and we'll try and get this camp actually. But yeah, they basically shoot your bike and it just absolutely nails your bike, pretty much like 1%. Okay, so the pistol's actually more accurate. Maybe not from this distance, but okay, there's a couple of shots there, so maybe we can get the machete out and there we go. Yeah, so there are some good animations actually. I'm impressed with the game. It does look good. It's not as gory as like Dead Island 2 or it's not as sort of scary. I wouldn't say scary, but it's not got that feel of Dying Light 2, but it's sort of in the middle of sort of feels like keep going. It sort of feels like a bit like GTA physics with zombies. I think that's as close as I can get to it, and a bit like a Freedom Fighter vibe to it from back in the day. So it's a good mix actually. I'd say it's a good mix of every game. Really, really smooth. And yeah, even like the physics of okay. I was not expecting that. I'm trying to actually work out how do we get round. So I'll just let them get round there, and then we can cut that. As I said, we are being, I wouldn't say measured, but you do get measured on sort of like your performance, on accuracy, and how many times you've died, that sort of stuff. So, which is quite cool actually. It's good to get that feel. But yeah, I'm not sure how we even get across there, to be honest. I'm not sure if we're. Don't know if we have to run round that way, or if we can get this way. I don't know. But yeah, I'll let those zombies get him if I can, which is good. Holy sh! I was not expecting that. Oh my god. Yeah, definitely wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I think we've been proper set up here, haven't we? Whether that's got him. This is the first time I've actually had to use a machine gun, actually. Sort of in anger. They usually try and just use the pistol and see what we can do. But yeah, that was yeah. Your heart goes. I know it's not even the game's not scary. It's just more you panic. It's the same when I'm on Siege, and it's like you've been like that 1v3 sort of thing, and it's the pressure, and then yeah, we've got him there. The physics are a bit crazy at times like that. They seem to pop a little bit, but if we can get some ammo there, it wasn't too bad that actually, unless there's more. Yeah, there's more there, isn't there? God. So this is the problem. You end up using a lot of resource up, and you don't need to. But I'm not sure how we can get. How do we get there? Strange, that isn't it? I'm not sure if we can get into this camp or not. I don't know. Let's just have a quick look here. It's not looking like we can blown apart. Okay, so if we go like that, then maybe that's the, yeah, look at that, God, so it's done it. Yes, that's good actually. Good design feature actually. Because not a lot of games have stuff you can interact with anymore. Everything's sort of like just cosmetic, and you don't tend to go into that detail. So I'm quite impressed with that actually. It's yeah, so he's just sort of doing his own thing there. So whether we can, yeah, I don't know what the hell he's doing actually, but yeah, we've straight through the back of the neck, through the, is it your spinal cortex? Is it? Maybe I'm just making. That's why they always say use your secondary. I thought I had the secondary out. So that's the problem there, where I probably should just sort of hit them with the machete, but you end up using a lot of ammo just yeah, sort of messing about really, and just for your own sanity. But like now I probably should just do that, save some ammo, and the machetes, yeah, there we go, we've done it there. So let's just see what we've got here. Quite a good base actually, this. I think this is the only thing with the game where when you sort of take over these areas, you should, a bit like Dying Light 2, you should be able to sort of take over the area and sort of get people manning it and have it as a base, because it feels a bit like a wasted opportunity where you don't tend to come back to the areas again. So a bit of a shame really. I think that's one of the elements I sort of enjoyed on Dying Light 2, where once you sort of taken over a camp, you can pick which sort of faction wants it. So at the minute we've got this Copeland camp, we've got this camp here, haven't we? This Hot Spring camp. So it looks like they're just two different camps. So it'd be good to get to a point where you could select sort of different camps. And but yeah, really, there's not really much more bringing me back to this area. It sort of feels like, well, why have we just wasted all that ammo for nothing? Bit of a camp there. So it says ambush the camp, but I don't think there's anyone even left. It's just a really strange design feature, but maybe there's one person up there, I don't know. But if you just look around here, maybe there's something I'm missing. I'm not sure, but investigate the bunker. Don't know if there's anything we can, because this is the bunker here, isn't it? So whether we can, there's something we're missing, I don't know. Inventory's full as well. Oh, that's full. So whether there's something around here, I'm not sure. I wouldn't imagine it'd be on the outside either, so usually presume when you're investigating something, it's usually sort of like in the centre, isn't it, of the camp, so. There we go, he's just gone through that, hasn't he? Do you have to go down here, do you think? Oh my God, look at this area. Just have to watch out for everything, so look at all these. It looks like we're going the wrong way then, doesn't it? But it's quite a good little setup actually. I think you can, yeah, you can actually reset these and pick stuff up and put stuff down, but not really needed to be honest. But so we'll see if we can get up this way and get back to the top. Hopefully I can get some more stamina as well, because it's stamina. It's getting to the point where I'm struggling a bit in some areas, but you're sort of running out, and a lot of the game you're either on a bike or you're running. So I presume it's probably this, isn't it? Once the game stops freezing, I presume, is there something here? Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe we've got a bit of a safe zone here then. Wonder if there's anything down here. To be fair, there has been a couple of times, so yeah, it does make you jump a bit when there's been people sort of like survivors down here and they've sort of turned. So, but yeah, no, it's just looking like a bit of a crack den at the minute. So 93%, so that's good. I wonder why we didn't get 100%. I don't know whether it goes off like your headshots and if you've been hit or anything like that. I don't really know unless they time it. So what we'll do is we'll sleep again, and then it should be daytime then hopefully, and we'll reset again. I don't know why I did that actually. Shouldn't have bothered, but yeah, it's the night time, and then we'll sleep again, and it should just take us back to where we were. But yeah, as I said, I've not really got the volume on when I'm streaming, but I did find when I was playing Dying Light 2, like the screams and everything, it's can we sleep again? There we go. Yeah, when you're playing that game, it's crazy, and you can hear all the screaming and the noise and the even like just the sort of generated noises in the background. You can hear stuff screaming, and it's sort of it puts you in that sort of zone a little bit. So from an atmosphere point, really good game. As I said, I'm not sure with this game that the sort of the differences when it gets to night time. There seems to be a little bit more activity, but as I said, I don't know if it's just coincidence. I don't know. So we can refill the ammo there, which is good. We'll refill that one. Refill that one. Yes, that's all good. So let's get out of here again. Doesn't really seem to be a whole lot to do in these areas. As I said, it's just a shame. It feels like they're only there just so you can refill ammo, and a little bit wasted, a little bit, but at least it's another element to the story at least. So we'll get back on the bike now. I think the bike's this way. But yeah, the game is really good. I would recommend it. I think it's like sort of £6-7 at the minute on CD keys as well. So I will put a link in the description for that one, because it's definitely worth picking up. And there is a sale. I've had an email a couple of days ago on CD keys. It's going to be like a up to 90% sale. I think there's 90% off the Hogwarts, the Legacy game, and there's quite a few sales coming up. So I've been using CD keys for probably 10 plus years at least. It's been a long time. So that's where I got all the games from, and try and do all the... God, just give me a break. I just can't cope with the wolves. So we're in another area Yeah. So it does feel like GTA. It's such a strange game. I'd say it's more GTA than Far Cry, but it's God, we've just messed about trying to get it back to daytime. Now it's night time again. So there's the machete, and the new decal on the bike. So it's like tracking stuff. I don't know where that wolf's gone. If it's just gone. So there's quite a few of these missions as well. These tracking missions. I don't know if they're good or not. It's a bit like finding flowers, and yeah, there's a few funny missions, but very very similar. So what we can do here is get a few of these built or crafted. Don't think we can craft those, but we can craft those, and then we can get that back in the inventory then. Let's have a quick look in here first. Yeah, so it's a real mix of, I'd probably say it's, the game feels sort of like GTA with a bit of a Last of Us vibe, but it's more, definitely more fluid than The Last of Us. I always found The Last of Us a little bit clunky. Awkward crash. Awkward crash there again. I think I should have just tried to torture him, shouldn't I? It's a shame that. Really strange. So is she dead now? Was he dead? I don't know, really. They all look the same as well, don't they? It's funny. But yeah, it sort of got the Last of Us feel, but we're more like GTA physics, I'd say. Like the rolls, everything's pretty, don't know, I missed that then, but we'll machete him. Good if you could grab people. I don't think you can. And he's taking a bit of a beating. I don't know if it's a guy or I don't know. Don't know what they identify as. I don't want to say, just in case I get the account suspended. There we go. Yeah, so like the Freedom Fighters games, I don't know if anyone's played them, but it was sort of like on, I think it was on Xbox and PS2 back in the day, Freedom Fighters. But that had, when you sort of got, I don't know if it was me cheating at it, but when you got sort of to a specific bit in the game, you could unlock sort of like slow motion, and the start of the game, you basically had a pistol and a wrench. That was like the first two sort of weapons you unlocked, and yeah, this has got that feel. It's got that sort of like the same sort of reticle, that sort of stuff to it. So let's have a look on there. I've got that one. What's frustrating is you do scan them and it stays on the map as if you haven't. So I don't really know the logic with it. Got the machete back. We've got enough of these anyway, just in case we got overrun. I don't know what. Repeat. I think, I don't know if you can unlock that game. Okay. I've missed an opportunity there, haven't I? Could have got the double, yeah, double kill for that. So good, actually. I'm glad it's part of the game, actually, because it does feel good when you pull that off. I've missed it. Try and roll. Probably need to get some more health, actually, because you sort of take like one or two shots and your health, definitely do notice your health. Okay, so I've got traps. I don't know how you store traps. I don't know. I'm not yet unlocked traps, so whether, as I said, that's something you unlock. I thought that was bang on there. Thought we had them then. Not a problem. One. I think we've got one left, haven't we? So there we go. The timing of the game is perfect. It's really, really responsive, to be fair. So at the minute you pull the trigger, it's literally like a second. There's no sort of, I wouldn't say there's any bullet drop really. There's nothing like that to the game. It's just super smooth. And I seem to have quite a lot of health, so I've got 4 sort of health sort of syringes there. So I've never got to a point where I've run out anyway. So not yet anyway. So I don't want to speak too soon. And but yeah, I find like Ghost of Tsushima is a lot harder in the sense of running out of like everything. I've died so many times on that game. It's just from not having enough health, and then you have like the sort of second chance if you've got enough health. And yeah, it's a little bit more skill based, definitely. But this game's more fun, I'd say. It's seems a bit more fun actually. To how's he on fire? We'll kill him anyway if we can. Holy God, I wasn't expecting that. What the? Was that supposed to happen? There's that AI again. It's a crazy game. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that was just set up just to like 10 hours in and it's still telling you how to roll and part of the tutorial, which is crazy. Yeah, it's a bit crazy, that isn't it? But yeah, 10 hours in, 12 maybe 12 hours in, and we're just saying you can roll, but not a problem. Yeah, the map design's pretty good. It's a little bit basic, but enough going on just to with the fine detail with everything. So it's definitely not a bad map design. Put it that way. It's the areas do feel a little bit the same once you travel to one spot. There's a lot of like open areas, but it's not too bad. Okay, so do we have to chase this guy? We'll probably get caught in a trap here, won't we, or something? But yeah, I'll have to do. So we'll be doing a giveaway on this game anyway, so we'll get that done. We'll get that done this week. Get a giveaway drawn out for that. Bloody laser man. We'll reload that. Perfect. The thing with those, they are a little bit slow, but if you get hit with one of those, you're in trouble. I said like your bike, it takes off that 100% health of your bike, but you don't see it. That's the thing. So you basically just ride it on the bike and just get taken out suddenly. Oh God, I don't know why I aimed up then. I just thought I just relaxed a little bit, and that's a bit like a double hit. That wasn't it? A bit like RoboCop. We'll search that now, and then we'll. Sure, there was someone there. I've noticed if you hit people, it's not dynamic in the sense if you hit someone in the leg, they don't limp or anything. It's just a hit is a hit. One hit, it's normally like 3 or 4 hits to the body or one sort of hit to the head. So yeah, so if I shoot him in the knee here, I suppose he has there, hasn't he? I'm probably just making it up then, aren't I? That's the first time that's actually happened. Okay, we've got that there. I just try and do headshots anyway. What I find is if you just do that slow motion, get a headshot. God, all that just for that, and she's dead. No, she's alive. God. Ugh, it's her own fault. I don't know why she ran off before. I don't know. Literally tied up, and now all of a sudden, the next minute I saw her, she's here. Get some cold coffee down me as well. It was warm when I made it. I just forget I'm making. So we'll follow that there, can't we? We'll follow this way and get some ammo there if we can. Keep going that way. But I'm just trying to think, we've just had over an hour now, haven't we, which is good. So get to this mission point, and then we'll end the stream soon, but not yet. We'll get this done. I said that the other day actually, and it was about another hour stream. But so on a Sunday, I've got sort of partner wife work, so I've got sort of, it's a bit of like a dad and lad day. So this morning we've not that anyone's interested, but been for sort of like a haircut and that sort of stuff, and get some food, just sort of general bit. So we end up going to the same bit for food, and he wants to go in like Smith's looking at stuff, but I did resist today. We didn't go into Smith's, but yeah, we'll get this way, can't we? Yeah. So Sundays, so he does sleep, which is good. So it means we get a good hour streaming anyway. Sometimes 2 hours. So it's quite difficult to judge because I'm not sure. Just depends. However long he sleeps, that sort of determines the length of the stream actually. So it's oh god, look at that, playing it a little bit, not rushing there, but you get a little bit complacent like that. You think you're invincible and you're not. But we'll yeah, check the health there. So it's sort of like two of those is, we'll roll off there, then we'll go down this way. But yeah, so he's determines. I think we've gone the wrong way, haven't we? See, I'm rushing again. You sort of like think you know where you're going and you don't. And I think we'll go this way, shouldn't we? So we'll get this way. Got my torch off. Yeah. Going around with a torch on. One. Why is she doing? No wonder she's nearly dead. I can't say anything because I just died a minute ago. So don't really need to search people because you don't really tend to get a lot of ammo really. So okay, we've got stamina there. Can we go up this way? Yeah, we can. Yes, I've got quite a few different streams to finish. So obviously we've got God of War today. Got Ghost of Tsushima to do. That was the other one. Should we have gone that way? Yes. So let's get on the bike. If he dare touches that bike, then he's I can search him. There we go. Yeah, so I've got quite a few streams to do actually. So we've got Ghost of Tsushima to do, which I do want to finish actually. It's not a long game. It's probably half the size of this game, to be fair. So let's have a look here. Yeah, so let's get back on here. Sorry. There we go. I think we're hopefully good to go now. So we'll yeah, get cracking. But it looks like he was rolling about and he's asleep now, so we can commence the stream again. So as I said, he's does have a sleep, but yeah. So we've got Ghost of Tsushima to do. We've got God of War to do, and we've also got, well, I've got Spider-Man actually. I've just re-downloaded Spider-Man, which is good. And I've not played Call of Duty for months now. So I do need to. I probably just need to get another couple of terabytes. I've got 1 terabyte at the minute, and yeah, I'm struggling a bit with it. Okay, so the nitrous recharges. I wasn't sure how it works actually. I keep forgetting how to do it, but yeah. So we'll get through this tunnel again. Try not to die. But yeah, the difference here is if we're on Dying Light 2 and we came through this tunnel, we get absolutely annihilated, won't we, with everything. So I'm trying to think what they're called now, but it's such a crazy, absolute crazy game, and then you can just drive through that like nothing's happened. So, but yeah, looking at the bike, the fuel doesn't go down when you're on the mission. So I presume whilst you're doing missions like this, escorting people, they sort of just waiver it as just part of the mission. So it's just wrapped up in the mission then, isn't it? But yeah, this nitrous isn't. It's not really worth that actually having, to be honest. So let's a little bit. I'm always a bit skeptical of sort of the route it takes you as well. It always takes you a bit like sort of tries to cut places, but bit of a funny route when you follow the map in the bottom right. But for the most part, it's all right. It's better than a lot of games like GTA is frustrating because obviously on GTA it keeps you on the right side of the road. On here, it doesn't seem to bother if you're on the left or right side. Not sure that is actually. Yeah, so let's have a look on it. I actually think it's the first stream for months since I've actually set the PC back up and got the desk sorted. It seems to OBS seems to be working quite well, which is good. So I've got the HyperX mic. So we've got the mic, that one. It's been really good. I've always just struggled to sort of sync it to OBS for some reason, and I think we've finally got there. So I'm on like 100. Cause I had it on like 20, I think, on sort of like the offset was on 20 on OBS, and then I had the webcam on like 200 offset as well. I had it all messed up, and basically I've turned that to 0 on the webcam, and I've just put the sound to 180 milliseconds, so it's like 1.8 second offset, and it seems to work quite well. Cause it's a bit strange, weird, sort of weird. It's a bit strange when you're streaming, when you watch yourself on the bottom on OBS. When you talk, there is a bit of a delay, but obviously on YouTube it's live, so it's a bit strange. So you have to offset your webcam to sort of when you're talking to when the mic's picking it up. So there's always a bit of an offset to everything. But we'll get back this way, see where we're going. I think we're there we go. It's probably taken us round when we could probably cut through that way. I think this is, yeah, on GTA it seems to keep you on the right side of the road. So if you get to like a roundabout, it sends you around bloody roundabouts and all sorts of stuff. But it's a bit strange in all the junctions. But on here it is just one path. There's no left or right side of the road. So obviously in the UK we're on the left side of the road, aren't we? So it's the opposite to the US. So I think Australia is the left as well, but I could be wrong. It just seems to be the UK is just the right side, left, sorry, which is just the opposite to the rest of the world. Well, and then when you go to like Germany, it's the other side as well, isn't it? So, but yeah, really, really enjoying the game. I hope everyone's enjoying watching it, and it's not too slow. I think there's enough. Every sort of stream's been like at least 1 to 2 hours. There's been like a few 0.5 streams, which are like half an hour, but there's even in the half an hour, there's always a mission. Like it's always in a good point of getting enough action. Every mission is pretty much straight to the point, and I wouldn't say there's anything too boring. As I said, there's a few where you sort of having to. I think he's gone a bit mad, hasn't he? God, yeah, you can look at his eyes as well. I think he's shit. Cause I shouldn't swear, should I, on the streams? But holy God, he's oh man, I think he's turned, hasn't he? Ah, I think he's just got not infected, but I just can't believe that because he's only been sort of like, I know it's bad, but he's only been cut. So like he basically got his arm sort of like blowtorched, um, and now he's absolutely, Yeah, so he's basically just been in there for a week. So whether he's just gone mad or not, I don't know. Try and get some ammo quick whilst we. So it's only medic. Okay. Maybe I've been doing it wrong. So that's full. That's full. We'll fill that up. I think that worked. If not, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so basically he got his arm blowtorched and what's he doing? Yeah, so he got his arm blowtorched basically, and it was sort of like burnt up a bit. His arm, so it's sort of been bandaged up and been put here for like a week, and yeah, it looks like I thought you'd have to like get bitten or something, to get infected, but it looks like if you die, it must be in the air. So if you die or get injured, it like as if you get infected that way. So maybe it's not like your typical zombie game. It's I think maybe that's why they were wearing masks when they were doing that mission of sort of like they've got like the masks on and all that sort of stuff because it's contaminated air. So maybe that's what it is. So maybe they're all infected, and it's if you die, it takes over your body, or if you get injured. But come on, dude. Ugh, yeah, so maybe everyone's infected, and so like this, we don't need fuel, do we? Because it's part of a game mission. So there's no way you can actually fail the mission. You can't run out of fuel during like one of these set missions. So, which is good actually. So if we go this way, but yeah, so maybe that's why that other mission. You probably see the thumbnail, but it's sort of like the radioactive suits they're wearing. So maybe it's the air's infected. And yeah, so I was thinking, well, he should survive because he's only had his arm burnt. So actually, if he gets infected or sepsis or something going on, and yeah, maybe that's when that happens. But I'd have to play through the game a little bit more to be honest to understand sort of what it is. But it feels a bit more. I'm not sure what it feels like. It's not like Dawn of the Dead game. It's not zombies. It's sort of infected, but not quite not quite as mental as like 28 Days Later, that sort of thing. I'd probably say Dying Light is more 28 Days Later, and this is a bit more, a little bit more. I don't know. It's sort of in the middle, more like a tame version, a bit like I Am Legend, but tamer, but more Mad Max, Mad Max vibe than zombies. It doesn't feel like a zombie game. It's more infected than anything. But I could be wrong. I'll have to keep playing the game. I've not seen enough sort of different enemy types at the minute. But yeah, just comment below though if you've played the game or if you're interested in being in the draw for the giveaway. Just comment below. As I said, there's going to be some more giveaways as well in the next week or so. So I'll be posting a few giveaways up on different games, and whether I'll do that from like a free raffle draw. We've done a few raffles before, that sort of stuff. Go well, so sometimes do like a live raffle stream. Just depends on the time and viewers, that sort of stuff. And sometimes I'll just do a video to comment on, or a post, or a vote. And yes, that's how we're doing sort of the giveaways. So a bit of a mix. It just depends on the day and sort of what games, etc. But yeah, there's going to be quite a few. So I'll probably be doing like a Hogwarts Legacy giveaway as well. That's on there. Days Gone giveaway. And yeah, I'll just have to have a look. If there's any games anyone's interested in, comment below, and I can definitely consider them being in the mix. So, but yeah, thanks everyone for joining. I know we're a good hour in now, which is good, and it's definitely one of those games where you can't just jump on it for 10 minutes because you have to do it like mission by mission. So your missions are usually typically like 20 minutes. If you've got a spare 20 minutes, you'll easily get a mission or two done, I'd say. So they're not long missions. The longest bit's just driving there, but you can fast travel to everything. So, but yeah, it's a bit of a shame with this guy. What's frustrating with this mission is basically, without spoiling it, the guy you're playing now, sorry, yeah, the guy you are, he stayed behind with his boozer guys on the back. Basically, he left his girlfriend on the plane to get healed, but he could have gone. There was only room for two on the plane, and yeah, he put his girlfriend on and stayed. So he could have actually left him behind or gone, but it'd be such a shame if he's actually left his girlfriend behind, and now this guy dies. He's basically, yeah, could have just left him in the first place and stayed with his girlfriend. But yeah, what a crazy story. But yeah, he's sort of got like that Joel vibe to him as well, hasn't he? So I'm not sure what the plan is with The Last of Us. I know there's been the series, but I don't know if there's any other games coming out or not. I did watch a scene actually. I'm not sure what film it was, but like a Hugh Jackman scene, and I was like, God, there's quite a few comments saying he would have been a good Joel because yeah, he's quite a gritty character, isn't he? But if they did like a Days Gone film or something, but yeah, there's always that risk of the films are never as good as the games, and the games are never as good as the films. So they've not quite mastered it, have they? So there's been quite a few different spin-offs, hasn't there, in films, and they never quite hit the mark. But yeah, it'd be such a shame, wouldn't it, if this guy loses his girlfriend, so she's gone, and then he's gone as well, and he's on his own, and he could have stayed with her, but you don't know, do you? It's oh, so what do we do now then? Okay, so you actually have to hide with this one then, don't you? Because he's there, so don't know if you can kill them or not. Probably presume not, but we'll not gonna kill anyone. Yeah, so it's in the title, isn't it? God, I hate these missions. Really, not hate them, but they're just really frustrating. As I said, there seems to be like a bit of a mix of different mission types, and this is the one. I quite like stealth games, but not these stealth games. A little bit forced, aren't they? But I can stand here. Presume I can just sort of go behind the trees. It's probably where they want you to go, isn't it? And sort of go this way like that. But yeah, I'm not sure how we're going to get through there actually. If we can just run round or not. So there's that crash again. As you can see, I'm still talking, but the game's crashed. So it's definitely is my PC, isn't it? So or the game loading, there's definitely something going on. How do we get there then? Is that it? Yeah, I didn't know how many. That's the first time I've tried that actually. Didn't know how many enemies you could. Yeah, so I presume what we do is we just go through here, don't we? And throw a rock and get him out of the way, and then throw another rock. And, yeah, it's such a horrible dynamic. They're a little bit frustrating, aren't they? These games when they're like that, just a little bit forced. Yeah, it's a little bit clunky as well. So I don't think we can get up here, can we? Can we? So if I'm not talking, I'm concentrating a little bit. Oh, it's frustrating, that isn't it? I can't believe that, guys. What's the chance of that? Okay, so we're it's quite good actually because it's actually God, that was so close, wasn't it? I think we've messed this one up, haven't we? I think we've proper messed this one up. I don't know if the AI are actually just that bad. That's too soon then. Yeah. Oh my god. I don't know which way to go. I don't know. I've never seen this mission. As I said, I've not looked at the gameplay or any walkthroughs for it, but it's frustrating, the game. Maybe that's the best way to go around there. I don't know. Fallen now, haven't I? Don't think we can get back up. Can we? Can't cheat. I don't think we can. Yeah, that was unlucky, that actually. See if we can get back round this way. Don't think we can get back up there, can we? It's really strange, that, isn't it? So we've dropped down here. They are a little bit bad, aren't they? But it doesn't help I'm actually bad as well, so sort of feels like I'm balancing it out a little bit. I'll try this way. I think maybe this is the better way. That just looks a little bit difficult, doesn't it? But saying that, God, maybe he's stuck. Yeah. Oh, I hate these missions. I don't want to. Yeah. Don't want everyone to leave the stream, but it's frustrating. Definitely one of the frustrating missions. This. Oh no, I didn't mean. No, that's my fault. I think I'm not sure what we're on actually mode. I'll just turn it back if not. It's probably on bloody easy anyway, isn't it? But I just can't for whatever reason. I can't. They just don't seem to react until you get to the. Say it's really strange. It's oh yeah, we'll do it. This is the time. We'll do it now. We'll. I just don't get why you can't kill. Just do the stealth kills on them. It's a little bit frustrating. So we'll throw that there. I hate these missions. Really, really do. Throw that there. So he's now moving, isn't he? So we'll. I just don't know why there was only two. There's two people on the bench before, but now there's only one. So whether it's because it's on easy, I don't know. Don't know if he can hit people or not. the game's not hard. It's just this. Really frustrating, isn't it? Okay, so we'll do it this time. I'm just gonna have to throw that there. We'll definitely do it. Unless I'm doing it the wrong way, I don't really know. We'll probably need to make use of those. Seems just even worse, this pot. Okay, so that's leaving the zone then, isn't it? Okay, so maybe there's... I just need to be a bit more patient. You can't write it, honestly. This is the hardest mission. I'd rather face all the hordes, I think, than do this. But yes, I do apologise, everybody watching. But yeah, it's definitely not me. I can't look behind me. I'm just getting to the point where you just end up rushing it, and then you... You can't write that, can you? You can see through buses. Okay, I'm going to do a different way. I think that's hard, isn't it? It feels like that's the right way to go, but it doesn't at the same time. It feels like, well, why would there be that dialogue and then the move? It just feels a little bit... Maybe that's the way to do it. Oh my god. Just keep hitting him with rocks. It's a crazy game. Why is he coming this way? So I don't get, you throw the rock and it hits something, and then they sort of come towards you. Maybe they can see where the rocks are being thrown from. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I've done this maybe 3, 5, 6 times now, haven't I? Maybe they can actually see the rocks being thrown. I don't know. Should we try and go this way? Sorry, guys. Oh, it's really difficult. Sorry, I will quit. I can quit this mission if it's going to be this difficult, but I think I'm at a point where I actually can't quit the mission just because it seems to be... Yeah, we're on like a story mission, aren't we? So we can't actually... I don't know what he's doing. He just seems to be there, doesn't he? So... Please just go that way. So silly, this mission. See how close that was. That was so close, wasn't it? Not sure, genuinely not sure how we're going to do this because the AI are that bad. Feels like we have to go around the house. This just feels like we're sort of in a little bit of a funny place where if we went round the back, you follow those guys and then you sort of up that way anyway. With this way I've gone, definitely feels like it's a little bit wrong, a little bit of the wrong way, to be honest. This is the worst mission. I will end the stream if we don't do this. Ugh, really frustrating. Sorry about this, everyone. Do apologise. So this is not how I envisaged the stream to go today. The first hour was good. God. So if like the setup, this is what's strange. If like the program to sort of sit there and do the dialogue, it's really strange, to be honest. It feels like you just have to be quite patient, actually. Maybe we've done it. Maybe we've done it, guys. Maybe we've not done it. Not just yet. We're not. Yeah, sorry about this. This is a little bit stressful, actually. And now what do you do?